Oh, all right. Ian, doing an intro. Go.
Hello, welcome to the 1047 podcast. I'm here with Josh, Steve,
Hello.
Joe.
Give us time to say. Start again. Give us time to say something. Okay. All right.
First time.
Ian.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ian does intros like Ian fucks with no regard to anyone else.
And once a year.
Ouch.
Boom.
Hey, at least you didn't have to pay me to do the intro, though.
Oh.
All right, Ian, do the intro. Go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a 1047 podcast. I'm Ian, and I'm here with Josh,
Hello.
Steve,
Hey.
and Joe.
Hello.
We all said our greetings, so now we'll take you on a magical adventure.
I love it.
It was beautiful.
Magical adventure.
Steve, take it away.
Steve, take it away.
Yeah, because I was totally going to lead this whole thing. Yeah, we want to start with my news?
No, we don't. That's stupid.
Okay, yeah, that would be kind of ridiculous. Let's
We just thought
start
you were
with
going to do something creative here, but now I feel let down.
Well, I
Also a
prepared. I
sexual
prepared
reference.
a bit. For like later. I thought I'd come in.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
That was
This
the
has
whole
become
point.
Awkward. It's become awkward.
Yeah, carry on.
I just kind of stand around, stare at the floor. All right. Okay.
I'm looking
Cool.
at my Red Dead Redemption map.
Yes.
So, has anyone played Paragon?
Paragon.
Yeah,
Paragon.
No.
No.
it's new, but it's.
I think
it's
that's
pretty
that.
fun.
That's that MOBA, isn't it?
Yeah.
I keep getting that mixed up with that other game, that Destiny like game where you play gods. I can't remember what it's called. I played it for
Smite?
like 2 weeks.
No, I have no idea.
No, not Smite.
Oh.
Also starts with a P.
Oh.
It was like Pantheon, but that's not right. Let me look it up. Fuck it. Look, I'll find it later and I'll just link it into the
Oh wait, I think I know what
video.
you're talking about. That really extremely grindy game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you start as paladin, then you fight like these rat guys, then you fight this necromancer, then you die, and then you get reborn to this temple thing. You like go to other places and collect shit. I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember the name.
Played it for like 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, you could play like a knight or like some really slutty looking like frost wizard or something with like
There was a
gigantic
blue bit
boobs
of
that
ass
bounce.
slider. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Skyforge.
Was it Skyforge?
Yeah, it's Skyforge.
Okay, Skyforge. There we go.
Hey,
Very
team.
memorable game, Skyforge.
Apparently.
How long did that take to figure out?
Like 5 minutes.
Too long.
Great.
Too
Like,
long.
good job. Good job whoever made that game.
GG.
That's how
Right.
memorable. It's like, that's that game like Destiny. I think it starts with a P. So not even close.
Not cool.
Anyways, yeah, I played that for like 2 weeks. And I enjoyed it. But then it was, you kind of realize it's the same game all the way through. It doesn't
Yeah.
really change at all. And then you're just like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. More apple juice. You know, voice actors drink apple juice because it removes like lip smacking.
Huh.
Does it?
I did
That's
not
why I
know
do
that.
Because I got a very bad lip smacking problem. And I started noticing it when I was doing the Fallout videos for my series.
Is it me?
What? No, when I said
When he was
how many
doing...
Fallout videos?
Were you
did you
doing
do?
with
Oh
him?
no, I have not done any Fallout videos.
Exactly,
I
because
was-
Yeah.
Fallout's.
Yeah.
So I
They're
noticed.
gonna be-
I noticed a lot because it was me by myself, and I was just like, I kind of smack my lips a lot. So I started editing them out, and that was a fucking nightmare. And then now I notice it all the time. Like I notice it when like other. Don't do that. It's almost like a trigger for me
that's
now.
awful.
I'm triggered. But now I notice it when like other people do it in
exaggerating.
videos or on like Twitch and shit like that. Like I was watching some Yogcast stuff and someone's smacking their lips, and I'm just like, I can hear that. It's really noticeable. Like Hat Films, I notice like Ross does it a lot. It's just one of those things that I notice now. So I looked it up because I was like, I don't know what to do, and they said like eat an apple or drink some apple juice before or during recording, and it helps.
Nice.
So drinking apple juice.
Huh. Didn't want to eat an apple, I see.
I only have orange juice. Can I use that instead?
No.
Don't think it does the same thing.
Oh.
I mean, you might not have the lip smacking problem.
Little apple cider.
I don't know, motherfucker. So Ian was like old man drunk yesterday.
Oh,
That's what
right.
I heard.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked up at night.
I got the rumors down here like 3,000
What
miles
happened?
away.
Just
Oh,
like
just had
like
a lot of
hunched
drinks
against
last
the
night.
bar, groaning basically, and then he just disappeared.
It's like you look around like,
I don't
"Where's he
really
in?"
remember where I was. I don't remember that much.
Well, I mean, everyone knows, like, anyone that drinks knows, like, everyone handles their alcohol differently. They become different people. Like, some people get really angry and want to get into fights. Some people get, like, really, like, they want to... Yeah. Some people want to, like, tell stories and share or, like, preach to you.
And then they keep saying the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, we actually had this interesting mix of people at the bar last night because you almost got to see all sorts of it. The guy that wanted to get into a fight, the guy that wants to, like, you know, preach to you and change your life. I don't know the outside view of myself when I get drunk, but I feel like all that I really do when I get drunk is I get just, like, my personality gets very amplified.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a lot more talkative, and I basically don't pull punches anymore. You know, just jokes on jokes on jokes. I'm not really angry drunk.
No.
I don't really get in fights. I'm a pretty good natured, but I also
No,
don't
you're
get
pretty chill,
blackout.
but
Yeah.
I don't get
like,
blackout drunk either.
no.
True.
But
You
I
get
think if I
blackout
did, yeah. And I think Steve's kind of the same when he gets drunk too.
Yeah, I'm.
It's more retarded.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's just the character I would like to play right now, and I think I'm falling into it. Like now, I am retarded. It's been too long.
It's like when you say things ironically,
Mm-hmm.
like when I
And it
like say
sticks.
say bro ironically, and then
Yeah.
you just start saying it in your everyday life, and you're just like, ah, shit.
Fucking
What have I
became what I
become?
hate. It's just fucking.
So when Ian gets
so
drunk, he kind of amplifies the personality too, because he just gets quiet, and then just turns into an old man. Because at the end of the day, he's just like, ugh.
He
When
starts
he hits the bar.
telling his
And Ian's
stories.
like 15 years old, right? So that's why it's funny.
He's like, did I ever tell you the time I was playing Victor Fram?
Victor Fran.
Victor Fran. So many Victor
Kids these
Frans.
days.
You don't even
we had a
know a Victor Fran.
Interesting dichotomy at the bar last night of just various people and their various personalities when they get drunk.
And some interesting events.
Oh yeah, like that old lady that wanted to rape a bunch of people.
Yeah.
What?
what?
There was like she was really nice. She was just really drunk and really sexually aggressive.
It's just that when she brings it out of nowhere and just like, wow.
Yeah, it was funny. 'Cause, a friend of mine that I used to work with came down for dinner, so we're sitting there, and I guess this lady was about 50. The lady we're talking about, and she's Scottish or something, and she's really drunk. She wasn't bad looking for 50. But she came over and she started talking to my friend, and I'm like, oh, they know each other. And then I realized like a minute later, like, no, she's just like randomly approached us and started talking like very familiarly. And yeah, apparently she's like touring Canada with her husband or something, and they're just seeing the world. But it became very apparent they were looking for someone to fuck, and it wasn't really specific, like it was girl or guy. It didn't matter. Like, it was a very
Filipino
interesting
pool boy.
Yeah. But I don't know why. Like, especially with strangers, when strangers are drunk and they'll talk to me, I like to fuck with them.
Mm-hmm.
Because first she asked me how old I was, and I'm like, oh, I'm 28. Because I'll say that, and people will believe it, because I guess I look younger than I actually am. And then she's like, oh, what's your name? And I'm just like, Fernando. She's like, Fernando! Like, she's all excited, like, what an exotic name. So it's good, so I'm Fernando now.
You're so exotic.
You're like a tall, skinny white guy. And Fernando just suits you perfectly.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a very brown name.
Yeah.
Which I'm not.
No.
All right. I guess let's talk about some movies. It's been a while since we recorded a podcast, so a lot has happened. Like all the summer movies. When's the last time we did one? Summer sometime, wasn't it?
I think early September, I think.
No.
Maybe.
July?
I can just look. Here, I'll just look.
August
worry,
or
guys, I'll just
September.
August or September, July or June or something.
Yeah, some month that has days in it down there.
A lot of numbers.
This is 3 months ago, so August 17th. Here you go.
Ooh.
All right. So a lot of movies happened since then. I haven't gone to see a lot of movies. I think the last movie I saw at the theater was Quit Smacking Your Lips, Motherfucker.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I think you're doing it on purpose.
No, I just had some coffee. I was like, thinking about movies.
That's probably
that
the
I've
worst
seen.
because coffee's like bitter, right?
Yeah.
Probably like
So
shrinks
like
your
when you
mouth
said
up
you
and
were
makes-
having apple juice, I was like, fuck, this is not like apple juice at all. It's awful.
opposite of apple.
That's
Yeah.
what I just wanted to be like
Puckers your face
wired a
up.
bit for this.
Yeah, it's about wired.
Wired.
I mean,
we get
we
jacked
all
up.
did a big line of cocaine before we started.
Yeah, I'm not in Rupert. That's not as easy.
You can't tell me it's not easy. To
No,
get
no,
cocaine in
it's
prison.
no. I don't know why I said that. It's
Steve is like,
it's easy
don't
to
worry,
get-
I can get cocaine anytime I want.
There's like 3 drug dealers on this neighborhood, and I've been here for a year, and there's
And
been
2 in
2
the house
drug
I live
busts.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So movies.
it's sad how easy it is to get like hardcore drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Movies, yeah. So the last movie I saw in the theater was I don't remember. Joe?
I want to say Civil War.
Yeah. So
No, but I don't, yeah, maybe because summertime I'm too busy. I can't get away from movies because I gotta like drive an hour 20 to go to theater. We don't
I
have
think it might have been Jason Bourne.
we don't have a theater in town, so I can't just go to a movie.
Oh no, this is Suicide Squad. That's what it was.
Oh no, I saw that recently, but I think the last one I saw in theaters was The Jungle Book, and it was fantastic.
Steve's taste in movies is I can't make it's I don't know what the word is for it. It's very innocent. He's like, I love the good dinosaur.
Well,
That's right. Yeah.
no, I can't fucking sit in movie theaters anymore. My ass is still fucked from falling down those stairs.
Mhm.
Falling down the stairs. Right. That's what his
Falling
name
down the
was.
stairs and the
I'm
3
sorry,
bikers
I-
at the bottom. Ian, I know you go to movies a lot.
I just saw Doctor Strange.
How was it?
It's pretty good. I don't know much about the character though, or the Doctor Strange series, so I can't really say much. But
I know a bit about Doctor Strange, but I don't think I know as much as you can know about Doctor Strange without actually reading a Doctor Strange comic, if that makes sense. Just like you'll see him pop up from time. He's, one of the most powerful magic users in the Marvel Universe, that sort of thing.
That's all I know.
Yeah, but I can't take it all in if I don't know anything about him. I mean, sure,
Yeah.
the movie gives you a few cues here and there, but
I heard it was
you
really
know.
good.
Yeah, it is good. I was impressed, but I think I would have enjoyed it more if I knew more about him.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it at some point. I keep missing it. Plus, so Doctor Strange was in that new, well, not Harry Potter movie, but that universe.
Yeah.
The monsters. What is it called, Steve?
Oh,
Steve, you'll know.
Magnificent Monsters.
No.
It's something to
Fantastic Beasts and Where to
Yeah.
Find Them?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
yeah.
Monster Squad.
Yeah, Monster Squad 2.0.
Wolfman's got nerds.
Expanded Harry Potter universe movie.
I heard it's very good. Like really, really good.
Yeah.
Better than some of the actual Harry Potter movies. I'm not a big Harry Potter junkie. I've never read any of the books. I have seen all the movies though, so I'll see it. It's just not one of those like I'm going to line up at the theater to watch it.
At least
Steve,
the
you've
first
actually read
3
some of the
Harry
books,
Potter
haven't you?
Some of the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read in a weird order, like Goblet of Fire and like Order of the Phoenix, and they're really good.
Did you read them when you were of age?
I read them like when I was 15 or 16, I think.
So
Yeah.
I think that's how they're designed because like the
Yeah.
series started when like I guess guys around your age were like 8 or 9, and then by the time it got to the later series, they were they're more mature in tone.
Kind of like
and-
I grew up with them. Holy shit, I can't speak.
yeah.
But yeah.
Because when they first started coming out, they kind of hooked in those like 8-year-olds, and then as those kids got older, the content got more mature until you got to the later ones, and it was kind of designed for like 18, 19-year-olds.
Yeah, instead of focusing on magic, it's all about like they want to fuck each other. I'm just like, oh man, movies suck now.
In Harry Potter.
You know
Why
what?
do you got?
I think you're watching a different Harry Potter.
Yeah, well,
I think Ian's projecting himself because what's her name? I mean, like who wouldn't?
Oh yeah, she looks gorgeous.
Emma, one of the Emmas. So many hot Emmas. Emma Stone and Emma Watson.
I
Watson.
yeah, I think that's her name. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she grew up good. Stop smacking your lips. Fucking.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Yes.
Like you're doing it
I
real
think you
hard.
put it into my
Yeah,
head.
he
You
was
inception.
Yeah,
me.
the moment you mention it, Steve is just going ham.
His lips got all moist, and he had to just
Smack
smack him.
about it
coffee,
makes me want to.
Enough. Gonna
It's
make
like,
me keep doing
I'm
that.
smacking lips on a dick. There's a new Star Wars movie next month.
Yeah.
Trailers look interesting.
Rogue One.
I'll watch it. There's enough like it's I don't know how to like word it. It's almost like nostalgia cocaine. That's kind of how I describe the Star Wars movies. It's like they know exactly what they're doing. They know like most Star Wars fans have just nostalgia about the old classic trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
So-
like, this is make a movie where it's gonna be another hit for them.
Yeah, like let's just do more movies from that era, and people will fucking watch it no matter what. Like people love Force Awakens. I enjoyed Force Awakens, but when you stand back and look at Force Awakens with like a magnifying glass, it's pretty much Star Wars again, like the first movie. It's
Yeah.
like they just kind of took the same premise and they changed things around, and then they killed Han. And spoilers. But,
Spoiler alert.
Harrison
But,
Ford wanted it to happen.
Harrison Ford wanted to die at the end of Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
so he's finally got his wish 8,000 years later. So when Force Awakens came out, George Lucas kind of criticized it a bit, and people got really up in arms because they're like, oh, you're just, sour grapes. But he was right in a way, because he's like, if they're going to do Star Wars movies, I want to see them take it forward and do new things. Don't just, dress it up again. Because say what you want about George Lucas and some of the questionable decisions he made in the prequels. He was trying new shit. He was making a new story. He wasn't just trotting out old characters again and trying to do shit with them. And I think I probably talked about this before, but just not having George Lucas on a Star Wars movie, you kind of notice it. There's just like a weirdness that Lucas brings to the movies that doesn't feel like it's there anymore. It feels like a really well-made fan movie. And that's kind of like the feeling I got. So I hope the new one's pretty good, but I'd like to see them try some new stuff, go in a
That
new
would be
direction.
exciting.
Yeah, because I mean, they're making this Rogue One, which is just happening in between. It just happens like the time period is between Empire and Return of the Jedi, and then they're making a young Han Solo movie, and then they'll probably make a Boba Fett movie and stuff like that. And it's just like, just quit trying to cash in on what's already been made. Do some
Yeah.
new shit.
Also, is the Death Star like the primo weapon? Is there nothing that can beat a Death Star?
Well, apparently it's the new one in the new movie, right? It's just like, oh, this is the Super Death Star.
Holy shit!
It's like, what's going to be the next one? Just like, okay, this is just like 10 Death Stars. It's the sun is a Death Star, and all the planets that orbit it are also smaller Death Stars. It's Death Universe. And it goes from galaxy to galaxy, blowing up other galaxies. And for some reason, there's a gigantic exhaust port in the back that if you shoot something in there, will fucking explode.
And no one's defending it.
Yeah.
What's this do? Just leads, if it gets
They'll
blown up.
they'll never
know
make it
it's
this
there.
far.
No.
What are the
they'll-
chances?
They've only done it 3 times before. They won't do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fourth time's not the charm for these guys.
Speaking of Star Wars, there's a new Pacific Rim in filming with John Boyega in it, who played Finn. Played Finn in Force Awakens. And he was really good. I like him.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a good
cool.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah. He's very British, too. He pulled off the American accent. He pulled it off well. It was weird. I don't know why they did that, because you watch all the Star Wars movies and all the Imperials are British, right?
Yeah.
And then finally they get like a stormtrooper talking, and it's like, no, we're going to make him American sounding.
Only
Even though
the American could be the good one.
Yeah. And even though like he's very, very British in real life, so I didn't get that, but whatever. So yeah, Pacific Rim. I like the original one. Thoughts?
On the original?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that guy's? Fuck. What's his name? The main guy.
The
He's
main
in
guy.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
blonde hair, the gorgeous
Charlie
man.
Something. Is it Charlie something?
Yeah, it's Charlie. I
Something with an
fucking
H.
saw his name all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think
He was
he's
almost-
a really good actor.
He is really good. I don't know. I don't know if he's not in the next one. I just saw John Boyega. Yeah, he was almost going to be in 50 Shades of Grey, and he backed out because he thought it'd be career suicide.
I bet that would have fucking made him so much money.
It would have made him a lot of money, and I think it would have been like had a bunch of women juicing for him. But I think he has that already, so I don't think.
That's true.
And I don't know. I don't like 50 Shades didn't turn out as bad as I guess people thought it would. I never watched it, but it wasn't quite. It made a lot of money, but I don't know if it was actually any good. So
I just heard it was pretty weird. Like, they were at work, and then it was like kind of like a porno, and then they were back at work, and then
yeah,
weird.
but it never really got hardcore like the novels.
Oh,
Because it was just like PG-13 or something like that. I don't know. Probably didn't see any dicks or anything. That's for sure.
yeah.
Should we talk about Trump? Should we get this out of the way?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sure, everyone's got thoughts. I think we're all probably on the liberal/democratic side of the discussion, so I don't think there's going to be any hardcore disagreements between us.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, who were we talking? Someone was. Oh, I mean, we were just talking about before we started recording about the the non-voters who are apparently protesting
Yeah.
about the Trump. Well, we don't know if they're non-voters.
No,
How do we know that?
They asked them.
Oh, or
And-
are they just like?
And 50% of the people riding right now did not vote.
So it's like I think a lot of the Democrats just assumed Hillary was going to roll over Trump, which most rational people assumed or hoped. And now they're just like, oh shit, we probably should go out and vote because
No.
our country's fucking, it's a dystopian nightmare.
It's
now.
going to be on
The only people that
the
voted were
Apprentice.
the ones that wanted Trump in or that fucking hated Hillary too
Yeah.
much.
So it's like all these like trolls and fucking cave dwellers came out of their holes to vote for Trump, and now they're just going to crawl back in and kind of just leave the United States in the hands of a madman while they fucking go to McDonald's every night and jack off to fucking whatever show.
Did you
reality
take a look
shows.
at his 100-day plan? It's pretty fucked up.
Is it? I just been like looking at the people he's appointing to places of power positions.
Yeah, that's also.
Where like he appointed a guy and like white supremacists are like, yeah, good choice.
The KKK is giving him
Yeah.
a parade.
Yeah. It's just, and what's really alarming is like just the pictures and shit that you starting to see crop up, like people spray painting graffiti with like swastikas and it says like Trump or something, and or videos. I saw one was like a someone said they were speaking Lebanese on a train, like a subway train, and then some lady started like laying into her about like not speaking English and said, well, you're probably going to be deported anyways, that sort of thing. And just like, it's alarming.
Yeah,
It's
people
alarming
must be
'cause-
scared.
yeah, because like it feels like the people who are kind of been like borderline racist or just like angry about something feel like they can just lash out now and feel backed up by their own government. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
So.
But that's the thing, like, America was founded on immigrants. There's no
Yeah.
there's no denying that. It's proven fact. Like, so why are they getting mad at other people who want to immigrate to America?
I don't know. I think the most alarming thing overall is it's just kind of a scary. You'd like to think you live in a world where it's becoming very progressive and things like gay rights are almost becoming something you don't even think about anymore because it's just like of course.
It's like,
why
yeah,
wouldn't?
obviously.
Let them get into a shitty marriage if they want. Fucking, I don't give a shit. It's not like they're fucking me. And then, like women's rights is. I mean, it's still kind of an issue, but it's something that's almost like gone. Racism, you'd like to think is going away, but then something like this happened, and it's just alarming. You're just like, and I'm not. This is not. Like I'm not saying Trump's racist. He might be. He's said some really stupid things, but I feel like a lot of people see him as, oh, it's all right to say I don't like brown people now because look at Trump. He's just gonna get rid of all these people. He doesn't like Mexicans and shit like that. I feel like they feel empowered now, and it's scary the volume of people who feel like it's okay to do this shit now.
They were
That's
just
the scary thing.
they were just oppressed for all these years, and now they were just bottling it in, and it's just gonna be like 20 years of rage just coming out.
And it's a thing you always know exists, but it's a thing you always assume is just like a minority thing. Like, oh, there's some racist people in the world, but it's not a lot. But apparently, I'm not saying everyone that voted for Trump is racist, but there's quite a few, like millions and millions and millions of people that came out who are just like, yeah, We're going to get rid of those brown people, and we're going to take money away from women. It's just going to be like it used to be.
Yeah.
So happy.
Make America great again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Build that
So
wall.
I hope it works out for them. I feel like the presidential office is limited in what it can do anyways, though he does control the Senate, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But I got this weird feeling like there's a 10% chance he's not going to make it to the end of this term. Not that I think someone's going to kill him, but I think he's going to do something stupid or just step down. Because I've never seen I've never seen this level of like protests.
For a presidential election? No.
Yeah. And yeah, there's a bunch of a-hole like liberals and fucking beatniks, or what do they call them now? Hipsters. Out there with their
Millennials.
fucking beards and their toques and their flannel, and they're all just making assholes of themselves. But there's some legit people out there who's just like, this is not what we want. I don't want to live in this country for the next 4 years. Are you fucking kidding me? By the way, we're all Canadians. We're not Americans, so we're safe.
Yeah. Our
we're
borders
a
are
little-
open if you want to immigrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the website was down during election
Well, here's the
night.
thing. Well, that's like another subject entirely. People were like, oh, I'm moving to Canada. It's like, do you know how hard our immigration laws are? It is not easy to get into Canada, especially if you're like fucking like not educated. You need to have a reason to come to Canada. Like you need to either be fleeing a country, which is debatable
Yeah.
in America's situation, or you actually need to be able to fulfill a role. Like I'm a doctor. They need a doctor here. Can I come here and be a doctor? It's not just like walk in the door and you get to be Canadian sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think any of that's actually going to happen. I think overall the feeling I get from like the whole Trump situation with people electing him is it's kind of like that first moment you realize your parents aren't 100% in control of the universe. You know what I mean? Like you kind of like when you grow up, you just kind of like view adults and parents as infallible, right? You're just like, oh, okay, no matter what, my dad can fix this or my mom can fix this or I can trust these adults. And then you get around to the age where you start to realize Santa Claus isn't real and that sort of thing. And then you kind of realize, God, this world's actually kind of scary. like I can't go here at night by myself. Why? Because like someone's gonna rape me, or it's like just you kind of lose your innocence, and that's what I feel like in this whole political situation where we had this kind of like, oh, the world's getting very progressive. Finally, we're kind of moving forward and becoming the society that we see on Star Trek, and then something like this happens, and then Brexit, then this, and then we're just like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the world's a little darker than we actually thought it was. Maybe it's a lot more scary people with really bad judgment out there. Stop that, Steve.
That's not me.
Ian.
It's not me.
We're just going to bookend every topic with someone smacking us. And now for games. Yeah. All right. That was me rambling about Trump. Does anyone have... Ian, what's your feeling on Trump? He doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually just want to stay away from this political crap.
I think Trump could rape Ian and he'd just be like, whatever. Next day, just be back playing fucking some game.
Are you done yet? Ugh.
Just do your thing. Look, they just gotta make it 4 years and they'll be fine. There was like a little push, and I actually hope it goes somewhere, but like people are like openly pushing Michelle Obama to run for office in 2020. She could do it. Like there's some joke ones, like Chris Rock said he was gonna do it, and there's those like the Kanye thing, but Michelle Obama could do it, and she'd get fucking votes. That is a fucking like strong, very like smart woman. So that would be interesting too. But I mean, even with the Chris Rock thing, like what would surprise you anymore? Donald Trump can become the president. Fucking anyone can.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be no surprises. Just as long as he's not there for another term, that would be insane. Or on the flip side, what if he just turned out to be amazing?
That would be
Interesting.
Very interesting, yeah.
Would be, yes.
I think my prediction is he's going to be just ineffectual. He's going to try to do all this shit. And people are gonna be like, he just seems really confused at this point, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like he didn't know what was going to
He probably doesn't know how Congress runs or how the House of Representatives runs or how bills get passed.
Yeah.
He's got to watch some PBS specials to catch up on that.
There's a picture someone linked on
Joe for
Facebook, and
president.
it was a picture of Trump using a laptop, and like the caption was, like him doing a Google search. It's like, what does the president do?
Yeah, so that's great.
Oh, did you watch? Yeah, SNL did that kind of too last week.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, with Alec Baldwin came back to do his Donald Trump, and he was like, he's on the laptop. He's like, "What is ISIS?" He's like googling it. He's like, 15 million hits. He's like, "I don't got time for this."
It was yeah.
It was a
There's been
good
a lot of good
SNL.
tweet. There's been a lot of good tweets about it too. Like oh yeah, here's one. Your candidate who is going to defeat ISIS is currently at war with Saturday Night Live and a Broadway musical.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, good luck, America.
Yeah.
We hope you, we hope you're all right.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
blah, blah.
Well, on the Brexit front, now they're actually talking like they're not going to do it. There's a lot of noise that it's not actually going to happen. Like they're kind of coming to their senses
Oh really?
because like a lot of some of the politicians because Brexit wasn't a vote to exit. It was a vote to. It was like almost like an opinion poll. Slightly more formal, so it's not 100% guaranteed they're going to do it. And now there's like noise that they're going to kind of pull back and maybe reevaluate it. It's not a good move for them.
No.
It's a good move short term for old people, but long term overall. And I know there's two sides to it. I know Britain is propping up the EU quite a bit, but I feel like that's an organization that will pay off in the long run. Let's talk about the channel a bit, I suppose. Channel has been lacking in content, I feel, lately, and I feel it's Joe's fault.
What?
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe. What the fuck?
I will take all the blame. Like I sent all those videos to Steve to edit, and you know what? I shouldn't have trusted him. I made
Joe, do you know that
40.
is the
I made
exact
40
opposite of
Overwatch
taking blame?
videos,
That is
Speak-
deflecting to me.
74 League of Legends videos, and 3.
Picture of Steve on Google. How do I
How
do
do
I
I
edit? How
edit?
do I YouTube video?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
got nowhere with them.
Yeah, here's Joe. I'll take the blame for that. I sent him to Steve. He didn't do it. That's my fault.
My bad for trusting him. I should have known better.
It's my bad for thinking Steve could
I
fucking
will send
do
them all
anything.
to Ian next. Yeah.
Just keep passing the ball.
I don't have time for that.
He's really busy
Yeah.
playing Dragon's Dogma every day for 10 hours. And somehow not realizing how boring that game can be.
If I figure out how to use the editor, I will upload content.
I know I know it's on me to do that sort of thing. It's just I don't know what it is. I still feel like it's almost like a hangover still from the Yogscast thing. It's from coming so close and then kind of going back to yeah, I guess. And it's also that, and I want to do something really good. Like Ian Zola's coming up with like, oh, we should play this, and then in my mind I'm like, yeah, that'll be fun. But in the rest of like the smart part of my brain, I'm just like, no one on our channel is going to want to watch that. Like 40 people will, but I mean that's not like I put up that Hearts of Iron video, we got 500 views. Or if we put up, I can't remember what we did before that. Yeah, the Warcraft videos me and Joe did. Warcraft is a very low interest video, but still, like 40 people watch that. So yeah, Hearts of Iron 576 views, Warcraft 40 views. Because the Warcraft is more of a let's play, the Hearts of Iron was more of a tutorial. Plus, it kind of jives with people who come here, people who like Civ. Also, just people who are Yogscast fans. Like when we started doing these videos, we had like 200 subs. Now we're creeping up to 2,000. So like 80% of our subs are pretty much Yogscast fans. So I keep saying to Ian, like we either need to do videos that they are into, which is kind of Yogscasty style videos, like Civ, or I guess they watch a lot of GTA, Minecraft, those sorts of strategy games, Hearts of Iron, which is probably why that one did well. Or we need to do something like incredibly creative. And that's kind of where I am, because we do these videos and I'm just like, it's okay. But on the flip side, I feel like, putting up a couple average videos every now and then is probably better than putting up nothing.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I'm not sure where I am.
We're still here.
We should pick a day where we could do a Civ 6 marathon day.
Yeah, I kind of want to play some Civ 6, but at the same time, I was like, does anyone want to watch two people play Civ 6? Like, I guess if the bands,
Oh,
The
Ian
bants-
and
the
Steve
banters.
don't have it.
Ian won't
We
fucking play
could.
Civ
What if
6.
Oh,
we?
yeah,
Yeah.
What if we like just watch and commentated? Watch you guys play.
That sounds even more boring. I can. If we can't get Ian to play Civ 6, do you think we could actually get him to watch? Civ
Yeah,
6?
that ain't gonna
Ian,
happen.
just watch us play this game that bores you to tears.
For 8 hours.
Do not look away. We're learning.
It's okay. I'll put it on Twitch, my Xbox.
It's just playing a game in the background.
Yeah,
It's the same
no,
thing
I'm
with
watching.
the Divinity video, which I'm probably still going to put up. I'm not sure how much further we're going to go in it because that game is fucking nails. Like, that game is fucking hard. I was played only the first act is available in early access, and I played through like 90% of it. And there was one fight, which is like a 5-minute fight that I spent an hour on, just trying to figure it out and get it going. And I'm just like, I would probably murder everyone if I had to like go through that with you guys.
What? I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I know. But even like on those
know.
early fights, Steve was just like,
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks
Yeah.
from that turtle fight.
He's running in there. I'm like, oh my god.
Told you not to move.
I mean, it's still a like I think Steve, if you actually got to learn it, you'd really like the game because it is fucking nails. But it's so rewarding when you win a fight, especially later on. Those early fights, they're like nothing. They're like, this is how combat works. But you
Yeah.
can get to fights later on that just make you want to kill yourself. It's like raiding in WoW, basically, where it's just it's hell, and then
Do
you
think
win. And
people would be interested in that. Or,
I think they would. Like I said, we got a very Yogscast oriented
Yeah.
audience, and one of the most popular videos on one of their sister sites is Divinity playthrough. Though I'm slightly worried about just kind of doing the exact same thing they're doing. It's like, oh, we will also play Divinity. I don't want people to get the impression that we're doing that because that's not true. Me and
yeah,
Joe played
but I
Divinity.
mean, there's an
before.
audience for it, so
Yeah. So what we either might do is the problem with the first video we did while funny is it's really awkward because of like the how out of time I was. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But I like Divinity, and because I've played through pretty much all of that act now, I know the fights, which could help.
Yeah.
But it could also just lead me to being like, you go here, you go here, you go here, which is also
Yeah.
not that fun.
No.
But we can think about that later. So basically, the thought I got to was we either need to do something kind of oriented to the audience we already have, or as like I keep telling Ian, we need to do something really creative. And I've had ideas, and we've actually worked on some of the stuff, like the Minecraft thing that we put in a day of work on,
yeah.
and I kind of bandied around the idea, bandied
Bandy?
bandied around the idea of
Hold on, fuck.
what's going on?
Joey!
Super serious question. What?
Joey!
Those flip-flops.
Is this?
Fucking win gold, man. Get
Oh
the fuck
my
out of here.
fucking God.
Don't
Dude,
fucking do this.
Is
Don't
this
freaking
more
get the fuck
normal?
outta here. I can't believe that just fucking happened.
He's asking about the dress.
No, if sandals, I guess it's a new thing, maybe.
Oh. Wait,
So
someone found
news.
really?
I-
Someone found like sandals that are a different color, and they're just
Yeah, I
trying to
don't
try
know.
out the whole
Look it
dress
up.
thing again.
Um,
That's lame.
Right.
So yeah, I think we need to do either something. Well, I mean, if we're gonna do like a regular like Let's Play style series, I think it needs to be something oriented towards our audience. Like I said, with the Civ 6 or Hearts of Iron or Divinity. So we'll look at that, and then on the other side, I think we need to do something creative. Like I said, there's a D&D thing I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do, and I've got like a Fallout video that I've been working on for like a fucking month. And then I know
Is it
other
sweet?
stuff.
Is the Fallout video sweet?
I'm pretty proud of it, but it's taken a lot of work. It's essentially just a Let's Play video. It's just a really like RP style with like a lot of music and cuts and like very well edited or hard edited.
Cool.
I can't say well edited. That's my opinion. But there's a lot of editing in it just to make it look almost like a show, kind of. Cool. And my really awkward attempts at doing voiceovers, which is always like the kind of the hitch. It's like, oh,
Good
I have
stuff.
to do this.
Well, remember
All right.
when I lost like an hour of footage and I had to fucking...
That was
That was awful.
awkward.
That was... Yeah, it's
The
pretty...
thing that made that
Yeah.
most awkward is like how good the original cut was, because I could still hear it. I still had the audio from Mumble, but it was just shit
See.
quality.
It's fucking too bad.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
quite a while ago. So it was like
It's in
2
the
years ago.
past. Yeah, shit.
So yeah, I think we will just try and settle on just getting out some generic, well, not generic, but some good but more regular content while I work on other stuff. Steve,
Yes.
are you ready?
I'm ready for my news
Steve's-
update. Steve's
news.
Corner. Steve's
So I asked-
news cat thing.
Yeah, Steve's news thing. Got it. That's what we're gonna call it. Steve was like, "Can you give me some notes about what we're gonna talk about today?" I was like, "Sure." And I just told him when I was right what we're probably gonna talk about. And I was like, "How about you just find like some news of your own, and then share with us? They're gonna be little things." So here we go. Here's Steve's
Yeah,
news
here we go.
thing.
So, because we're talking about Trump, I thought we should talk about this French designer that won't dress future U.S. First Lady Melania Trump, or I don't know how to say her name. Is that right?
Milena, sure.
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 Yeah.
Sabra recalls hummus and spread products made before November 8th. And it's like November 21st, so you'd think people would have eaten those by now.
Probably. It's like, you
that
know that
last-
thing you just ate? You need to send it back. You give
Is
it
Send
that
back.
the
that back to us
production date or is
immediately.
that the best before date?
Probably production
yeah,
date.
products made before November 8th. Oh, yeah, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know when those
From
things
someone
get
in
out.
the food and beverage industry, it's probably a production date of that.
Check your hummus, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check
Check your hummus.
Who the
This
fuck
one's
is buying
pretty big.
hummus? Okay, go ahead.
People that eat it immediately. But, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Goldberg beats Lesnar for the second time. I thought that was pretty amazing because Lesnar was like a cool fighter. Now I guess he sucks.
Wait, what is this? Is this like a fight somewhere?
This is in wrestling.
WWE. It's wrestling.
Oh, I guess it's like
Wrestling.
Survivor Series or something. Goldberg's back?
Goldberg's back, yeah.
Did they trot Goldberg? Dun, 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 whatever his music was, and he was like breathing smoke and shit.
Poor
Goldberg.
Lesnar. That
Poor
would suck
Lesnar.
losing to Goldberg. Especially being the fucking champion.
Oh, man.
But anyways,
That's
last bit of news.
Yeah,
A
knows.
Minnesota man
Mhm.
confessed to a murder he did in 1989. He
Oh, yeah.
killed Jacob Wetterling, and he got 20 years. So I don't know if the moral of the story is don't confess to really old murders or whatnot, but probably do it.
Or
But
just
don't do
commit
murders. Don't
yeah,
don't
do
murder.
the murders.
I wonder how old he was. Like, I wonder if he's like in his 60s or 70s, and this has just been kind of like eating him up for like 25 years or something. And he's like,
Hopefully, he's just like couldn't sleep at night. He's like, "Fuck, I gotta go to prison."
yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
just
that's
need
going to
to-
help us sleep.
Well, I don't know. It's hard. It's must for some people. I imagine it's got to be hard to live with that sort of thing. I don't know what the nature of the murder was. Like a malicious murder? Did he accidentally hit him with a car or something? Or
You know what?
Who knows?
Probably should have looked into that, but I thought,
Yeah.
boom, let's just get headlines.
boom! I'm more interested in this hummus thing. As
Yeah,
a
the
avid
hummus
hummus
thing.
eater. I really
We're just
like-
eating hummus when we were talking before.
We were just all eating a big bowl of hummus. Just
Mm.
each of us loves. Ian loves hummus, especially. Right, Ian? Ian doesn't know what hummus is.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know what hummus is.
Fantastic. Who's excited for Christmas?
Is that? Oh yeah. Yeah.
coming.
Woo.
A month, less than a month
Christmas.
away. Well, about a month away.
Maybe. Is For Honor coming out in December?
I don't know.
What? I know. I
Joe,
think
t-
it comes out in February.
Joe, tell us about For Honor beta again.
For honor,
I heard they're
it
canceling the
is-
game.
They are like I'm in the beta and I talk to the devs all the time, and
Yeah.
they're just like, "Joe, should we roll this out?" And I'm like, "You know what? No." So they're gonna cancel beta and they're just gonna.
They're gonna
refund me my
Blizzard it.
money. Yeah,
They're gonna StarCraft Ghost it.
yeah, it's done. No more.
That's amazing to me that Blizzard has done that twice, where they basically made a full game and they're just like, you know what, this ain't up to snuff. Let's not release it. Like, I can't think of many other companies that do that.
But that's kind of tip of the hat to Blizzard for doing that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to like all Blizzard games, but you can't play a Blizzard game and go, this isn't well made.
Yeah.
And that generally the games are quite well made. And if they're not, they fix them, like Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Though Diablo 3 inherently was pretty good. It was just the gold the gold auction or the real money
Auction house was just mess.
It was a bad
It
idea.
was a mess.
But they admitted it, and then they fixed it.
Yeah, it left
so.
like a big negative impact to the reputation of Diablo 3 at first.
Yeah, basically no one wanted to play Diablo 3 until... Well, really it was the console release that saved that game.
Yeah.
And then Reaper, when Reaper came out.
The Necromancer class, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, the Necromancer class coming out. That's going to be cool. That's a cool thing, though. Because, I mean, a lot of people are going to be upset because it's behind a paywall. It's like, oh, you're going to have to pay like $9 or something to get it. But the thing with Diablo 3 is there's been no content for it because there's no monetization in the game. Like the last product made for that game was 2 years ago, so that game hasn't made money for 2 years, basically for 2 years. So how are they going to allocate resources? So now if they do this, suddenly get an influx of a couple $100,000 more dollars, and like, oh, let's just keep doing this little content patches, and I'm all for that. More Diablo. Now they just need to make like the seasons and shit a bit more interesting. Make me want to play them for more than 1 week.
Yeah.
So yeah, Christmas.
Ooh.
Excited? Steve, you love Christmas still?
No, magic has left me.
Go.
The world has set in. I get it now.
I noticed this in like my age
What the
is
hell?
when you're a little kid, you love Christmas, and then
It takes
as you get-
forever to get to Christmas. You can't the fucking
Yeah.
days, the nights. Wow.
and then you get into
Takes
your
forever.
teens, and then you still like it, but you don't like look. It's not like December 1st happens. You're like, oh, I can't wait till Christmas. Then you get to like 18 to like 25, I'd say, maybe 24, where Christmas isn't cool anymore. You're like, I don't really care about Christmas. And it's just like, I don't care. It's not that important to me.
Yeah, I guess it's that time to go see family. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then you either have a family, like 25 to 30, and then Christmas becomes either a nightmare or something really cool because like, oh, my kids, now I got Christmas for my kids. That's really important to me. Or yeah, it's just like a complete nightmare. It was like, I hate my family, blah, 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 blah. For me, I enjoy it because I don't have a family. So basically, it's just kind of this idea in my head, like, oh, it's Christmas time. That's nice. If I had something to do, I would do it. But
You
I'm
gotta
just
cook yourself a
gonna-
turkey?
Yeah, that sort of thing. I'm just going to spend it alone and enjoy it, and the idea of Christmas. But I think it's a lot different when you actually have a big family, or you work in an industry like Joe,
Yeah.
where you just kind of see the worst of people.
I was just gonna say for
2
someone
weeks.
who's worked in retail for over 20 years, I do not like Christmas.
Yeah, it's kind of sad in a way, right?
I do like it because it's like you get like a lot of night like people, I'd say are generally nicer, but the chaos that ensues is just stupid.
People are nice to a limit, and then like, oh, I'm going to be nice to you. Hello, Merry Christmas. Hello, Merry Christmas. And then like, oh, there's only one turkey left. It's like, you motherfucker, you touch that fucking turkey,
I'm gonna
fucking
cut
kill
you.
you.
I'm gonna
I'll
cut
fucking
you.
burn your house down. I'll rape your kids and kill your dog.
Whoa.
Okay, you take shit.
And that's the calm people too.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's how it is. It's like, I'll be
Yeah.
nice until something bad happens.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking...
You're gonna
The Walking
ruin my
Dead in there.
Christmas? I'm gonna burn your soul. That's what it turns
Basically.
into. Yeah.
Man, all this adult talk. Is this what it's like being an adult? To lose all happiness?
I lost it years ago.
Well, it's just... Depends on how it happens when you have a family, Ian. It can either be... I think if you do like a small, close-knit thing, like if you have a small family, or if you're away from the rest of your family, it's just you and like your wife and your kids, that sort of thing, I think Christmas can be awesome still.
Yeah.
I think when you start getting in like the extended family, it's like, oh, we're not talking to our aunt this year, or oh, you're
Holy
just
fuck,
fucking,
that's going on in my family.
yeah, or it's
Oh,
Uncle
boy.
Bob, he's fucking drunk and he's doing some cocaine in the bathroom, sort of thing. Just, I think the larger your family, the more unenjoyable Christmas can be.
Yeah.
That's so.
Or more enjoyable if you
Are
feed on the
Yeah,
the drama and the
yeah,
excitement
you
of
just
it all.
enjoy the negative. It's like, oh, you're like a vampire. So
Like, I don't live here. I'm visiting, so this is like a show.
I get to leave. Yeah, just
Yeah.
stand there and like cross your arms and nod your head and laugh to yourself.
You guys are so fucked. Love this. I love you guys.
And then you realize, 10 years, that's gonna be you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Shit.
You're gonna be
sad.
one like I'm not talking to my sister-in-law because she said this about someone. Like, oh fuck, I've become that which I hated.
Always happens. It's a circle.
Yeah. Let's talk about games. We're hitting an hour, so let's talk about games.
Talk
Games
about
we are
games.
playing. Games we
some
played in the
games.
last since like August. So hopefully since August, Steve has played a game.
Paragon.
Paragon?
And a little bit of Smite. Haven't been playing many games.
Same old, same old.
Fucking lame.
We played Overwatch for a bit, and then you didn't. And then I bet you never
Yeah.
finished your placement for the season.
Wait, no, we played. I finished my placement.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't know why we stopped or why I stopped.
It's never we, Steve.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
you.
I don't know.
Generally,
why
if someone
you
asks me to
do
play a
with that.
game,
Yeah.
I'll play it. If it's something that's in my like, if someone asked me to play Overwatch right now, I probably would play it. But if anyone stopped playing, it was you. Don't put that on me.
Yeah. No, I know. That was just.
I mean, I haven't played Overwatch in a long time, but it's because I don't want to play that game by myself anymore. It's just
Yeah.
the way the
Yeah.
the ranking system is. It's just very unforgiving to solo queuing. It's something I hope they work on in the future, or just add more modes of play, which I know they are. Though the 1v1, 3v3 mode is not something I'm interested in.
No, I didn't. even
Yeah,
know
it's,
they
it's
added
still
those.
it's still
Like,
the
how
same
could
type
I
of
guarantee
gameplay.
to get my ass whipped? I know. I'll play 1v1. Where whoever you play is going to be better than you, no matter what. Doesn't
So
matter.
3v3s.
I like the basic mode the way it is. It's a good.
Yeah.
The 5. Yeah, I really enjoy Overwatch.
It's balanced.
Actually.
The game
I'm
is
gonna start
fun.
Playing that.
The things I don't like about the game are the stuff like outside the game. Like I said, the way the ranked stuff works. I wish it was more like Battlefield. I wish it was more like unlocks instead of just all you get is skins. Like I know it's kind of a slippery slope when you're like, oh, there's better guns and shit like that. But people like a feeling of progress, and I don't really get that in Overwatch. It's just more about the game itself, which is okay, but I don't know. I like the feeling of progression. Speaking of Battlefield 1, I still can't play it.
No.
Fuck.
Apparently they patched it and it's even fucking worse now. I haven't checked
Oh.
let's see how big this thread is now. 356 pages
Oh.
of
Looks right.
people reporting errors with a specific brand of NVIDIA card here that they patched multiple times and it still doesn't work. For a while there, it was like you could play on 4 maps and it'll still work, and now it's like you can't play on any maps. And I'm really frustrated because me and Joe played for a bit, and I really enjoyed it, but just the crashing is too frustrating.
Yeah, because like we'd get into the campaign, we'd be like 2 maps in, we're like just getting rolling, getting synergy, like getting other guys in our squad, and they were talking to, and then boom, Josh crashes, and it's like, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, we were
GG,
actually
guys.
recording. We were actually recording, and then it crashed, and I'm like, I'm not playing this game again until they fix it because it's too fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
And that was weeks ago, and they still haven't fucking fixed it. It's really disappointing. By the time they get around to fixing it, I won't care anymore. I'll be on to something else, which I almost already am.
It's kind of amazing they haven't fixed it yet. I mean, it's like a AAA game, and it's made by a big company too, right?
The problem is it's an NVIDIA problem. So they need NVIDIA, and NVIDIA's patched since then, but NVIDIA fixes something, and then DICE has to go in and adjust things, and it's just not meshing up yet. It's actually getting worse. So
Yeah.
the problem is it's not just one side. So
Yeah.
that's the issue, it seems. Because everyone's, of course, like, I'll never buy a game from EA ever again. I was like, shut up. Of course you will. Like, don't be an idiot. You can't just blame one company. This is definitely a two-sided thing. Like, if it's just happening with NVIDIA 770s, then obviously NVIDIA is somewhat at fault here too, right?
Yeah, but if it was like every NVIDIA card, then then it's something
Yeah.
different. But if it's one specific card, that's it.
Yeah.
It's-
So
Yeah.
that's something they need to work on. So just those 2 games, or 3 games, 2.5 games, Steve? Tetris, playing some Tetris.
I played some Tetris. Slowly getting myself back into gaming. Tetris that's my foundation.
Tetris. I can't play old games. People always like wax philosophical about like, oh, I love Super Nintendo's the greatest thing ever, or GoldenEye 64. People always go back to.
Oh, that game
I'm
was
like,
shit.
I'm like, it was 20 years ago. Now I
I
look back and I'm like,
when you
this
take
game
like
is
the
fucking
nostalgia
awful.
goggle, it's just like, oh god, the frame rate. Oh god, the
I'm like,
controls.
this game looks terrible. There's nothing innovative about the gameplay anymore. It's been done a lot better. Like, you could say back then GoldenEye was the best game ever, and yeah, that's probably true when it came
I
out.
remember the
GoldenEye
rifle
was
probably
probably
pencil.
yeah. Like back then when GoldenEye came out, it was probably one of the best games available. It's not anymore though, so like you cannot say GoldenEye is like the best. You
It's
can
fun
say,
to play like for an hour with your buds. Like
yeah,
just
if you get
for old
drunk,
time's
and like,
sake.
hey, it's drunk.
Yeah.
Let's hit up the 64. And
Yeah.
play on tiny mashed up fucking little screens, where you got like 1/4 of the screen to look at. So
Wouldn't be so bad
just-
now on big screens.
I can't go back and play old games unless they were like incredibly innovative and have not really been done since. Like before XCOM was re-released, I had been playing like XCOM Apocalypse, which was like the last good XCOM game that was made, because no one had really made an XCOM style game since then. And obviously the revamps have come out and they're amazing, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's the only time I'll play an old game, is if it's very unique. But I mean, if it's just like a shooter like GoldenEye, well, fuck, why would I play that? Why would I not play Battlefield 1 or Overwatch or something, which are just much better versions of that game? That I don't get. It's also like the 8-bit revolution or 16-bit revolution where all these games are coming out for Steam, and it's just like a trendy thing, and it's like, I don't like looking at this. like move forward. Like give me fucking like Skyrim level like openness and
My goodness.
whatever like an amazing looking game is, like Dishonored 2
What am I
or
gonna
something
do
like that. I
alone?
want push graphics. I know it's cheaper to develop
Oh.
these smaller games, but yeah, that's just me. Steve, welcome back.
Yep.
We're back.
Afraid for a sec. But
Afraid.
I didn't lose any footage or audio, so
I hope
no
not,
footage.
This has nothing to do with Mumble.
Yeah.
It's just your PC. Ian, what have you been playing?
I recently got back into Morrowind. I'm getting my ass
Morrowind.
kicked on that game. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a game that actually still holds up. It's pretty fun.
Morrowind is pretty
Except
fun.
maybe the combat. Though the combat kind of pisses me off. Like I've been
very
swinging my sword at a
unintuitive.
fucking mud crab like 20 times, and I still can't
Yeah.
hit the bastard.
It's very unintuitive compared to the newer Elder Scrolls and Fallout games,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah, this
It's
one's
still
like way
fun.
more complicated. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the exploration Morrowind. Like it's way more better than Skyrim in my opinion.
there's stuff about it that's very clumsy though, and the people look awful unless you get some of the Redux packs.
Yeah, I put the overhaul mod on there, and it
Yeah.
looks good. Runs like ass, but looks good.
I played Morrowind when it came out, like when it was actually released. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I spent a lot of time in that game. A little bit less in Oblivion. I didn't like Oblivion as much, though Oblivion is one of the few Bethesda games I've actually finished, which is something I don't actually do. I finished Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Oblivion. I've never finished Skyrim. Never finished. I think I finished Morrowind. I don't remember. Yeah, it's just the way their games are. Anything else? So you're playing some Dragon's Dogma?
Yeah, played some Dragon's Dogma. I'm also playing the game Brawlhalla, which is the game I mentioned that we should record, but like I said, it's not for our audience that we have at the moment. It's kind of like it's a free to play 2D Super Smash Bros. Like game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it does
We'll
have
have to
some
take a look at
strategy on there, and it does have like a major league gaming circuit.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't
thought,
think
well, like,
I don't think anyone cares about that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Major League Gaming, like. So people would be more upset when we're terrible at it.
Doritos, Mountain Dew. And I also played a game called Steep. It's an open world snowboarding game.
Yeah, I saw that on the popular new releases. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
on there.
I tried it, and it's
It looks
actually
really
pretty
nice.
fun. It is.
Like,
It's beautiful.
I don't mean like
I
gameplay
love
wise.
it.
I mean just it looks pretty. I don't know how the
I mean,
gameplay is.
all you're gonna see is just snow and trees, but it's a beautiful game nonetheless. I love it.
It's got mixed reviews. So it is Ubisoft though. They kind of
Yeah, I do have some complaints about the game though, but I won't get into that. But other
Don't
than,
get me started.
Steve will go on a rant too. Joe,
I've been playing Project Ozone. It's a mod pack from Minecraft.
Mhm.
It's pretty crazy. Battlefield, Civ 6, League of Legends. Preseason's begun for that, so playing some of that.
still with League of Legends.
I think that's about it.
Yeah, Civ 6 we played a lot of. I
Yeah.
played. It's one I bought, and then I played for a couple hours. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fun, but there was too much other stuff going on. I was really into Hearts of Iron at the time and just had other games. But then me and Joe just sat down and played it, and then I just started playing it nonstop. I went from like 5 hours to, I think I'm at like 48 hours in Civ 6 now.
Are you?
Yeah.
It just gets you in because you're like, oh, this is different. It's like, oh, this is like
43.
so different. It's like
43
God.
hours. I actually finished the game as Tamisra from Scythia, the
Oh,
horse
did you?
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking finally finished the game. Culture victory, just crushed. She's so, I don't know, I think she's kind of OP, but now I can't play any other Civ. I was like, okay, I want to start a new game. Who do I want to play? And I'm just like, why would I not play her again? It worked so fucking well. You basically just wipe out your closest competition and then play the rest of the game however you want. So, like, I'm thinking about our game. Me and Joe are just playing like a two-person game with some AI, and I was like, Joe started at the top of the continent basically by himself, so he's got half the continent to himself. And I started at the bottom of the continent with 5 other people, basically all smashed around me.
America, Rome, Germany,
Germany and Spain.
Spain, yeah.
They're all next to me. But Steve will know what I'm talking about, kind of, because he's played some Civ. Scythia has this ability where if I make a cavalry or a horse archer, I get a second one for free.
Oh, fucking right.
So I basically just start spamming out cavalry, like right around, you know, mid-game, and then a couple archers. And for some reason, Germany declared war on me, so I just killed all their dudes that they threw at me, and then I went in and stomped all their cities. So I wiped out their armies, and I was like, might as well just take out your cities while you're on it. And then I took out America for no reason at all. It's just they had 7 cities, so I'm like, they're getting too big.
That's
So
just too powerful.
Yeah, so I took them all out, and then now it's just Spain has 1 city and Rome has 1 city, and then I have the entire bottom half, and Joe's working on the top half. And I was thinking, like, I might as well just take out Rome and Spain, because like I might as well. But then I was thinking, then it's just me and Joe on this fucking island for like the rest of the game. There's another island with like 3 dudes on it, I think.
Well, that will be the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just haven't found them yet because we just started getting into cartography and stuff like that. So like the
I
next
just
couple
think it's
turns,
funny.
Yeah.
I'm just amused by the thought of just like me completely wiping out the island. It's just, all right, Joe, you get the top half, I get the bottom half.
Just hanging it on our
That
map.
sounds fun.
Civ 6 is really good. It's not just like a retread of Civ 4 or Civ 5. They definitely changed a lot of the rules. It's got a bit of a Civ 4, Civ 3 feel to it with some like new twists. So I really like it. Religion victory is a new victory style that's in the game too, if you're into Jesus and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean,
So I've been playing Civ 6. I played a bit of Tyranny. Ian was asking me about Tyranny. It's a new RPG from Obsidian, the guys that made Pillars of Eternity. It's
okay, I played that.
You played Pillars of Eternity?
Yeah. POE?
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I did. I was this big, giant, black, muscly guy, and I had a log. Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of Vindictus.
Yeah,
But I did play Pillars of Eternity. You, like, end up on this beach, right? I did,
thinking
like,
of
this
Divinity.
run.
I can almost safely say you've probably never played Pillars of Eternity because it said
Yeah,
isometric RPG, which is definitely not in your wheelhouse of games.
No, I would have played it with, like, Chris and some other guy that fucking
Yeah.
know how to play games.
But it's not multiplayer, so I don't think you would have played it.
Never mind. Yeah, never.
Anyways, so yeah, Divinity's by those same guys. Or not Divinity, Tyranny. And it's alright. It's just not super interesting. I'm going to give it another chance later on, but I guess the twist is you start as like you're not really evil, but you definitely work for the wrong side. You start as like a champion for this army that's taken over the world. And you kind of like adjust like a judge traveling around kind of. And you can flip sides if you want, but it's just something about it. The combat's not grabbing me. The combat's very generic feeling. I don't feel powerful or interesting. Pillars of Eternity was much better in that regard. And I also played a new game I bought like 2 days ago, and I cannot stop fucking playing it, and it is called Motorsport Manager. It's basically like an F1 simulator where you don't drive. It's a management type game, like a tycoon game.
Yeah.
And you own a motorsport team. You got your drivers. You got to hire drivers, develop tech, run the races, do like the race strategies, do all like the the practices, so you can kind of set like the trim on your car to get the most optimization out of it. And it's fucking fun. It's fun as shit. I think I'm actually going to do a series on it just by myself, but I don't know. I liked motorsport racing when I was a kid. Like I didn't watch F1, but I watched a lot of IndyCar when I was a kid. So there's just something about it that's always appealed to me. Plus, I just love management games like Tycoon stuff, like Prison Architect and RimWorld, City Skylines, that sort of thing. Like I love those type of like build it and kind of see how it does type games. Like I'm really into that sort of shit. So that appeals to me. So yeah, bought it yesterday. I've already paid it 17 hours.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that's everyone. That's games. Any other
I think that's it.
games? I think that's about it. So we have Ian take us out. Ian, take us out.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
I hope there's more.
This is really unscripted. Oh shit! Thank you very much for watching us, people. We hope that you have a good experience along this fabulous journey that we have taken you through. And we'll see you next time.
No one say it.
Say bye, everyone.
No, don't do
I can't resist.
Just make it awkward. Say goodbye, everyone. Tweet. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.